Hey everybody, my name is Kyle and this is Track by Track, music reviews, news, and commentary. Buyer's remorse is not something I experience very often when it comes to collecting music. I can't remember the last time I bought an album and then changed my mind and wished I hadn't. Even when I've bought an album, listened to it, and ended up not liking it, I still don't regret the purchase. To be fair, I know a lot of that comes from my collector's mentality, where I still want to own something in my collection even if I know I won't revisit the music very often. And if anything, that's usually the closest I get to buyer's remorse. When an album shows up in the mail that I pre-ordered weeks before and I ask myself, did I really need to buy this? I'm not even that big of a fan. Of course, with John Lennon, the question of whether or not I was a fan was far from my mind. And when the new 2021 remixed editions of the Plastic Ono Band album were announced, there was never any doubt in my mind that I'd want a copy. Not that I was dissatisfied at all with the quality of the remastered edition from 20 years ago. I thought that already sounded pretty great. But as with most deluxe editions these days, there were multiple versions available to cater to every level of budget or fandom. As I weighed my options for Plastic Ono Band, I struggled a bit. Did I need to drop over $100 for the box set, or was the 2 CD version priced at less than $20 good enough for me? Ultimately, I went with the 2 CD version, and I began to regret that choice almost immediately after submitting my order. You see, here it wasn't so much about buyer's remorse as it was about FOMO, fear of missing out. Sure, the 2 CD version is packed with great remastered music and alternate versions. Unquestionably, it's a great value for the money. But what about all the extra material I was missing out on? Initially, I tried to convince myself that I didn't need it, that 2 discs was enough. But when I finally received the 2-disc version, I was blown away by the great material on that second disc and instantly found myself wanting more. And then I saw the reviews and reactions to the box set edition raving about how fantastic it was, once again reinforcing that feeling of regret over buying the wrong version. And I started to think about how to rectify the situation. But come on, could I possibly justify breaking down now and buying the box set in addition to the 2 CD version I already owned? And it's not like I wasted $20 on that. I've certainly wasted more money on lesser things. But to get the box set would involve spending at least 5 times that amount. Could it possibly be worth it? Well, I decided the answer was yes. And here it is, 6 CDs and 2 Blu-ray audio discs, literally hours and hours of music that I've barely begun to dig into. It's all packed into this beautiful slipcase with a nice hardcover book, a pair of large disc jackets, and a poster and 2 postcards. If you have the box set of Imagine from a couple of years ago, the format here is nearly identical. Anyway, as far as I can remember, this is the only time in my history of collecting music that I've ever upgraded to a box set after originally opting for the more affordable option. Do I regret double dipping with the Plastic Ono Band? Yes, in so much as I wish I'd simply bought the box set in the first place. And based on the comments on the other videos I've done covering this release, I know there's a lot of you out there now saying, I told you so. You guys were right. And I'm happy to have course corrected here. Meanwhile, if you haven't picked up any of the versions of John Lennon's Plastic Ono Band yet, or if you bought the budget version like me and are considering an upgrade, check the description below for all the ordering links. You can't go wrong with any of them, but with at least one of them, you can go very, very right. Once again, my name's Kyle, and this has been Track by Track. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Plus, check out some of these other videos below that I think you might also enjoy. And of course, be sure to click subscribe, because true music fans always want new releases the day they come out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.